right, if I did this correctly, I see the levels I don't. Oh my gosh, I got the fade and everything. Y'all have no idea how complicated I'm starting to make this stuff. You'll find soon enough, we'll have more videos dedicated to that. For now, this is a video, not a video, a live stream, dedicated to the Bang Average League. I love these guys, love to cast them, you love to watch them. Not quite playoffs time yet, as you might notice. We've done in the past. We do the playoff streams. Going in a little bit early here. I think we're actually pre-Judgment Week here in one of these divisions. I think there's 2 more weeks left. This, though, for our first match, the B division matchup, this might be the final week for these folks. Nope, B is the big division. So they're going to have 1 or 2 weeks left. Oh, no, that's A. Okay, we are doing an A first. See, I talk about complicating it. Anyway, here's the standings. I know it's an A match because we got the 7 and 8 here. Cromack and Kimber going up. So no potential playoff implications just yet this week. But like I said, it's kind of pre-Judgment week. So each of these players, I think, have at least 4 more matches left to play. So still plenty of time left to bridge some of that gap, especially in that kind of crowded middle of the pack there in the table. Let's see how these players have done throughout the season. So again, pretty similar in some of the numbers, not all of them. To be honest, I haven't quite reviewed this beforehand, but you can read it just as well as I can. And to be honest, you can probably interpret it even better. So I don't know, weird mix of records there. Really kind of no clear pace or whatever. And I guess you get that with these leagues that you can have some draws in. So that's enough of this preamble. I'm going to go ahead and bring it into the player cameras, the player screens. It's looking good. The players have already corked. They should be ready to go. Gentlemen, if you're good, then it's game on. Shoot them well.
Awesome.
And
Good luck, Dave.
final test to see if they caught that.
Are we going for ball like we're just doing it from before?
Yeah, so you won the ball, so you'll start first.
Right, lovely. All the best.
There we go. All right.
Let's
You hear from the players. I believe it's Cromack who won the bull. Indeed it is. So he's going to start it off. In this week 5,
26.
I think, matchup between these number 7 and 8 players here in the Bang Average A division. Apologies again for mixing that up early. These players might have some
85.
broadcast booth nerves. I have some broadcast booth nerves here even. But with your help, we will all get through it.
80.
$50.
If anyone in the chat plays with Michael and he cares to let us know if that was a strategic 25 or a dart that just refused to
85.
get out of the hand, let us know. Lots of folks in the chat. I'll get to that eventually. In the meantime, I will call out one message here. Weekly Darts Cast soliciting interest for this league. If you're interested in playing in the Bang Average League next season,
85.
go ahead and send a direct message on Twitter to @WeeklyDartsCast or email weeklydartscast@gmail.com. It's all free.
61.
Let's see. We got Bradley Warren in the chat here. Thunder Darts in the chat. Daz H, evening all. Weekly Darts Cast, obviously. Thunder Darts, loving the action. Malaysian C or Psy. Please correct me on that, whichever one it is. Congraw Darts, Don Mojica. Welcome to this doubleheader.
Ooh, 15.
Very tight darts on the left side of the board of the screen. The left board on the screen.
39.
Oh, I thought that was a really good third dart there. I thought there was 57 on that third one. Just a bit below that treble bet, unfortunately, there for David, who is still a bit. It's got to work it out for him, but
39.
that work is not under pressure. So 6 at the 113 at least. Oh, Cy. Okay, cool. Cy, just with the short for Simon there. Got it. Thank you. The 113 is not going to go there. Those first 2 darts were not poorly thrown. Just not finding those trouble targets.
37.
Congrad darts taking the camouflage joke away from me. Honestly, I was just a little bit too flustered, a little bit late getting this stuff set up. Even have some cool scrolling ticker stuff that you'll see during the between match stuff that I was supposed to put on earlier. So 1 is 16 there for tops, David, but instead I think found double 7, so he's on 42. Goes for the old 6-10 split.
41.
Just in case Dan Dawson's in the chat, he will not be mad on that 42 decision. And certainly you fancy this 32 here on the 9th visit for David. Playing out of Wakefield, England, as you see there. And
Nice,
getting through the door.
Yes,
Nice, tidy opening hold of throw. I wouldn't necessarily call it tidy. There were some big number misses, but tidy enough for the opening hold there. As we are officially underway here. So as you see, we're playing best of 6 here, so these players can draw at 3 legs each, or one of them can win outright with 4 legs.
Ooh, 60, 75, 89.
And the way the league is structured follows the standard Premier League tables, so players earn 2 points for a match win, 1 point for a draw. The first the first tiebreaker is the overall leg differential. The
27.
second one is legs won against the darts. So standard scoring and table structure here in this bang average league, which really gets less and less average every season from what I've been seeing.
So 54, 62.
Players in this division not infrequently pushing high 60s and 70s averages.
47.
So yeah, like I was saying, Congrad taking away the camouflage joke. I was all prepped for it. About how I'm working on new green screen technology, and if I understand it right, my body should just disappear into the background.
25.
But I'm flustered. Yeah, never waste a chance to make a camo joke. For sure.
22.
Especially because I was going to, like, double it up with like, you know, green screen funniness, but one of these days I'll get a camo green screen and then we'll do some real crazy stuff and no one will ever have seen it coming. Except if you're listening right now, I guess you
60.
might see it coming. Maybe our first opportunity of the match for some math awareness here on the left side of the board. Let's see if Michael Kimber goes for a 100.
27.
Or if he's a good boy and goes for a 98 or a 105, excuse me. Where the dart's going to go? Doesn't matter in the end.
26.
But if you're throwing your first dart at 20s there, I gotta think. I'm just going to assume. I don't know the man. Just going to assume the math awareness might not be
44.
Might not be quite Michael Van Gerwen levels. Might be possibly closer to Jose de Souza levels, but we will see. Time will tell. Certainly more opportunities for some math assessment and judgments to come throughout this match and the following.
40.
Speaking of math awareness opportunities, 199.
45.
First start. Really should be at the 19s. He's not going to switch, is he?
60.
He's not. That's okay. Is it okay? I don't know. The problem I have is that I'm so bad at darts. I just, any of these players would whoop me pretty bad. So I
11.
I can only armchair quarterback so much. 139. It's not insurmountable. Until it is.
43.
So 96, no pressure here. No need to go double-double if it comes to a 76, though there is a need to go double-double if you want to put on a show. But Michael Kimber does not want to put on a show. Good switch down to 17s there from 75 remaining on the third dart. Just a bit strain of that big 3. And no math awareness here. So again, Cromack could have gotten into range here with 3 big singles. Could have gone 19-19, 25 or 20-18, 25 to cut that 63 into 170. But as it is, Kimber with, again, I guess last time was Cromack. Kimber this time with the chances at the dart. So I think that might be 15 scored. So 17 would put him on tops. And I think 51 puts him on 3. I mean, double 3.
Nice score.
6s. I had the math right. Just said the wrong word. I was staring at the double 3 the whole time. As it is the bust on 72, which isn't quite as bad as the bust on 171 that I called the other night here on the City League YouTube channel. We had a Challenge League A division match. Mike Gilligan goes up there with 171, 60-60, and this is why I don't go 19s on 51. Wanted to set up 32. Found himself a nice fat 177.
Ooh,
No
25
score
left,
from
so
171. Just so unnecessary. Not finding it there. So a chance here. Oh, it might be on. Treble 19 for double 18 is not going to happen.
Ooh.
Oh, and I don't like that switch back to
Nice,
leave
good odds.
30 instead of going to the 18s to leave 36. From 90 goes back up to 20s. I mean, he found it, but even though this is Bang Average League, it's on the City League channel, and you can go your own way. Yikes. What? I guess 17s for 8 is what Michael wanted there. Ends up setting himself up double 11. Can't find it close with the first. And recovers for another hold and throw. Listen, I didn't promise, honestly, I didn't promise anything about this match. If you think you have something in writing for me, promising how the broadcasting was going to go, how the tech was going to go, how the darts were going to go, you're lying. I never promised nothing.
77.
Just that there would be darts.
Oh dear. 6.
Oh,
All right, Michael working on his Grand Slam practice. Wait, that's the double in one, right?
85.
I can never remember. Which ones are set play? Which ones are, shorter, longer formats? The match play I know is like the long formats, right? Like best of 19 in the first round or something.
41.
And this is the Grand Slam. That's double in.
25.
I can get away without knowing anything about the darts because I speak with this funny accent. So I'm sure you all forgive me. It is the Grand Prix
81.
Grained Pricks. Thank you, Congra, for the information. So the stats here, I'm just kind of withholding these from y'all. Here we go. Look at that little color theming. Isn't that beautiful? Just matching the background of the graphic. You'll love to see it.
41.
So just through 2, so not a lot of data to work with here, but difference there in that finishing. No high scores, really. Just the one low ton from David there that we saw to set up the
70.
30. That 1, 2, 3, I believe it was.
$60.
Interesting enough, despite being on stream and in this potentially unfamiliar and uncomfortable environment, both these players throwing a little bit better than their overall season average by about 3 or 4 points.
75.
And I think y'all can hear these players as clearly as I can. I can't help but wonder if Michael Kimber is
70.
Richard Ashdown's pseudonym. Just listen to this next score call. Close your eyes. You're at the lakeside. Tell me that's not Little Richard up there.
29.
Yeah, that one wasn't quite as cantatious. Is that a word that means liking to a song? That'd be crazy if it was. So I literally just made that up. Yeah, no, that's not a word. Maybe it is now. I think like canción in Spanish is a song, and I don't know. Well, I can't assume what route these players are going to take. For me, it's 57 for double 8. For Cromack, it's 51 for 22. I guess he just loves that double 11. He's here to make me mad. Tops is not going to go. Starting to get under my nerves here a little bit. David Cromack. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this guy. I'll need to have a chat about this a little bit later, I think. Oh, and Kimber, just 20s for 1, 2, 3 instead of the 19s. Could have had a chance still with the second dart. Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Why did I agree to this? Why am I doing this to myself? Tops for Cromack for the 3rd consecutive hold. Wow, really not quite. And then finds it with the 3rd. Wow.
Nice, good job.
First one really good bit high. Did a great job correcting with the second. Unfortunate I think he just barely must have wired that thing inside. And, well, dead center with that 3rd, as you can see. No question about that one. The heart of that double 10. Hold, hold, hold. They haven't been pretty, but they've been good enough.
73.
So the story here potentially could be Cromack needing to get these legs wrapped up in 10 visits.
44.
Otherwise, it's going to Kimber here.
$30.
So after this one, we have got
26.
a B division matchup between. He's going to correct me when we start the call. I'm going to ask him to say it for me again. I'm going to say Alex Nikolai
56.
Kostic. Yeah, I feel good about that pronunciation. I'll start with that one and improve it along the way. Going up against Dan Marshall. I'm supremely confident
97.
in that pronunciation. Dan Marshall. And if I'm wrong on that, then you know what? Don't join the stream. I just won't do it. So A division match coming up next after this one, and then immediately following that one, we're going to jump on a new stream, same channel, new video for the Quarantine League A division semifinal matchup in the playoffs, and that's going to be actually a player who should be very familiar to a bunch of y'all if you're familiar with the Bang Average League. Playing out of Haifa, Israel, the one, the only, Neiman Hasida is going to be going up against Adan Mohiga, playing out of Waynesboro, Virginia, in the first semifinal of the Quarantine League A Division playoffs.
Oh, 42.
Coming up at about 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time.
$33.
Okay, Thunder Dart's correcting me. It remains a hard C on the end. I was trying to, like, Eastern European, like, CHFI, some of that stuff. So, Costec. Cool.
40.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just am picking up on the connection between the Thunder Darts and the logo and stuff and all that. Great. Well, thank you very much, Alex. Just
28.
yourself. Perfect. More math awareness opportunities here on the right side of the board.
45.
Good job not to bust himself out of range there with that third dart. A miss into the 5 or the 1 would have been unfortunate.
70.
$150. Is it 19s or 20s? Of course it's 20s. It was never not going to be 20s. Even if the first one was a 60, it was still going to be 20s. I think that's
82.
90 left goes. I don't know if I got enough beer.
$36.
Oh, and I think my fee just tripled. 68. I think that's a 20. It's either going to be the 618 split or I'm wrong and it's double 4. I was wrong. It was double 4, but actually it was single 13. 128. Certainly not going 18s. Nah, why would you?
28.
Shaves it into 100. Could have been worse. Back on 68. Michael Kimber here. Will he find that treble 20 again with the first start? I don't know. I think he did. Oh, no! Same pattern. Once he paused, I figured it was on. I figured that he was collecting himself for the double shot with that delay after that that first shot into the 20s. Oh, it might be double 19 now, if that's a treble.
29, 57, so that's that 8. It's 86, I think, Michael.
Wow. So it was, yeah, it was 557, left 38, went treble 8s. I am
86, I think, Michael.
I don't know. Am I having a mental break? What is real? What is going on? Oh God. Oh no. What's he gonna do? What's it gonna be? 8 remaining. Kimber had 68. Okay, it's still on. Double 2.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, mercy!
Cheers, Michael.
Oh,
Cheers.
oh, oh! I'm
After I
sorry,
did a single
everybody. I'm
13
so
this time.
sorry. I'm pretty close to having to yell out for a Shelby beer here.
85.
For those of you who aren't familiar with the FO Dart League, a Shelby beer is when I'm out of beer and I yell out Shelby beer in my house, and my wife Shelby will bring me another beer. That's a Shelby beer.
34.
$28.
So we will be going the distance here. All 6 legs are going to be played. The only question is whether or not a winner will emerge from that, or if these two are going to split the points one apiece.
40.
Pull up our stats back. So, yeah, David definitely doing pretty well. Staying over his overall
32.
season average, as is Michael. Both players about three above. And some finishing that could have been better, but
60.
also could have been worse, as we see just a game of holds here so far. So I figured the smart money is just on this getting held out, going 3-3
43.
until the end of it. But we'll see if someone flinches here in the next 2 legs. And we'll keep this transition short. We're running a tad over for this one. A little bit late getting everything kicked off here to start, but we should make that up with a tight transition into the second match.
$31.
Don warning us, I guess, about his matchup coming up. If you're triggered by some of this bad math here, well, you've been warned.
26.
And Congrau just now realizing, despite having heard Shelby Beer countless times, just realizing I wasn't saying Shelby Deer as in a term of affection.
30.
That is, no, it is just Shelby Beer. No please, no thank you. One more treble.
76.
And one more treble would have left to finish. But 76 definitely makes Michael think about this. Wants to set up at least 60. Good start.
60.
Good. He had to be careful not to bust that. Sitting on 167. Could have gone into the 1 or the 5 to put it on a bogey, but good job keeping all 3 centered in the board, which David is
32.
unable to do. But on to finish nonetheless. But has given up the advantage to throw here. So now Kimber with the advantage here in this leg. Players tied. Kimber now has taken the darts away.
67.
Another one of those would leave 20 from 80 for Kimber.
72.
Pulls it a little tight, but a fantastic effort nonetheless. Definitely pressure applied to this 148, which I almost want to see turn into an 88 just to kind of see how the math goes and pop some popcorn. And we could see how a 104 gets taken. My money's on 20s for a start. How about you? 17s for 12s. How about 18 for tops?
Tops.
Oh, no. Well, makes the
35.
recovery with the third one. But the door opened for David, who is almost assuredly going to go 20s here from 104. Not 18s, not the even better 16s. There you see it. And if he gets paid for this, I will be so mad. If that's tops and he hits it, I will be so mad.
84.
Thank goodness. You don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. If you go 104 for a start, if you get 20s for a start for 104, I'm just saying. I know the booth is supposed to be impartial. I'm impartial to the players, not to the math. Chance for Kimber here to draw first blood. Took his time. He's got to work it down. Not a marker. Switching.
Ooh,
Does
20.
not find it. Opportunity again here for Cromack. Stay on hold and guarantee himself 1 point for the effort.
Ten.
Roast beef. Same target. Again, a chance for first blood. Back up top fives. And into the left for a bust, I'm sure.
Oh, no score.
Oh, was he trying to set up 4 with 1? Okay, I mean, I guess you can. Me personally, I like to dump it into the 8 and just reset back to 20. Wow, even Cromack just not even in the zip code.
No
Not
star.
even in the postal code. Zip code means postal code in American English. Double 10. Again. And I did not time these matches correctly. My bad. Andrew Sinclair joining us in the chat. Welcome, as always. I'm sorry I'm not in my uniform.
Oh, no.
Man, we need some Google Maps to find these targets, I think.
Oh,
Way
multiply
off
6.
that double 7, double 5, and now again for Cromack.
No scar.
Oh, it was a single 12. I thought that was a single 5 at first on that second. Double 7 here. I assume he's not going to split it.
No score.
I assume right. It's moments like these where you really need a partner in the
I don't
booth.
believe it. No scar.
Now, could this be some booth jitters? Definitely starting to regress toward the mean, if not below it at this point for these players for the match. David now below his season average. Michael still hovering just above his. Taking their time.
Oh, 7. Can't make it easier.
Leave himself on 7. If he comes back. Whether he will or not, who knows? The darts aren't getting better is the thing.
Getting further away here, Nate. 0.
The plot, it's not found, first of all. Okay? So we can start there. The plot, not found.
No score. Oh, dear.
Oh, there it is. Shelby, beer! All right, Congar, I hope that was clear enough for you.
First start, Michael. Justin Conn.
Mercy
Oh, it's
dart. The
Thank you for
hold,
saving
so
me from that.
no blood drawn here aside from my own, obviously.
Justin.
Awesome. All the best for the side name then.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess you didn't know there could be more than one loser in a darts match. It could be all of us. Those are always the worst psychologically when you get into those double
45.
struggles. With just every player refusing to check out, and then it just becomes this like vicious cycle of just bad stuff begetting more bad stuff. I can't tell you how many times I've been there.
17.
We've seen things go way more off the rails than that in Challenge League. We have had, let's see, what was that, 45 visits? What did we push? We had a 69 visit leg 2 seasons ago in the Premier League, in the Quarantine Premier League. And it was to the point where I was just delirious in the booth, like just playing yakety sax in my head. Fortunately, my pitch is terrible, so no risk of a copyright notice from that little tune I just sang for y'all.
40.
All right. The Shelby beer is here, and the Shelby beer is good, and the Shelby beer is true. So this is it for this match. It's either Kimber to draw or Cromack to win.
30.
And at this rate, it's looking like Kimber to draw.
32.
$85.
So again, quick reminder here for Alex and Dan that you'll be getting a call
13.
just as soon as I put this stream back onto the hold screen. We'll get your videos cropped in. We'll give it about 4 minutes or so. And maybe we'll make it 3 minutes. And then we'll get that match underway.
18.
Definitely worth commenting
77.
on the quality of these players' video and audio feeds. Been making a point to try to call this out when I'm getting this sort of quality stuff. Man, these folks are learning. Folks are learning. I mean, I've been doing this stuff, the streams, the camera, the video chats,
60.
since April with the quarantine stuff, and it was rough going. First of all, when we first started going, folks getting just connection
26.
set up and just the apps and just new territory for everyone. But man, I'm looking at feeds like this. I mean, I'm here in Central Texas. These players are spread out across England. We've got these just beautiful feeds coming
52.
in, beautiful audio. Just everything's crisp, everything's stable. Just massive appreciation for all these players, for the Bang Average League, for putting this stuff together, making all this
48.
happen. Inside the WDF podcast with Andrew Sinclair, the Weekly Darts Cast podcast with Alex Moss and Burton DeWitt. One of these days we'll have to have a showdown for who is Texas's #1 darts fan.
43.
Of course, knowing this audience are all probably just laughing at me, just saying like, "Yeah, Matt, it's Burton. Shut up." Fair, totally fair. Ooh, could that be the treble he needs to get a ton? It
100.
is. Ooh, all right, a little bit
Nice,
of pressure
good
there
odds.
from Cromack. So Kimber feeling maybe a little bit of pressure to take this in 3. I like 16s here. No idea where he's going to go. I mean, I did have an idea where he was going to go. That let's be honest. So here I like 15s for 12s. Oh wait, actually no, 19s to leave the bullseye. What am I saying?
41.
Plenty.
All right, Michael Kimber shooting at some as of yet undetermined odd number. Probably 9. I don't. I don't. Oh, maybe it was 3. It was 3 for. Yeah. I mean, okay, I get that. Like 3 for 14s for the Mensur.
Oh, it's terrible. Next goal.
What? If it wasn't like about to be game shots right now, I would cut
27.
to the booth camera so you could see my face. I never knew I could contort my face in ways like this. The Mensur.
Yeah, game
There we
3.
go. Wow. All right, so it's the draw.
Finish my goal.
It is just
Awesome,
holds
cheers.
all the way down. Let's check out that match summary real quickly. As I pull down some of this audio, wrong way. All right, there we go. Well, the draw, we saw it, just a whole bunch of holds throughout that match. Both players with chances for breaks pretty much from the get-go, chances that just weren't taken. Some hotness, some inconsistency there, but overall fun stuff, good pace, and we're going to switch to the holding screen, get some music on for you, get this next match queued up. So sit tight. We'll be right back. All right, here, y'all. So, working on a little bit of broadcast software issues here. OBS is not letting me change some of these sources, including the player videos, but I'm going to try to troubleshoot this live. Actually, maybe that's what's going on with it here. Anyway, we're going to kick it over to the players. They've corked. They're already ready to go. So, y'all, if you're ready to shoot, go ahead and shoot them well. Game on. I'm going to try to troubleshoot this live. All right, so bringing up their